What is going on, guys? This is Big Worm 380, and we're back in the JPG Ragnarok server. This is Jade Plays Games server. If you guys haven't checked him out yet, I'll have a link in the description to his channel. Go check him out. Dude is the man for your art news. Alright, so the big update came out the other day, and lots of stuff, you know, the mods are still having problems keeping up, it seems, because the dev kits aren't coming out fast enough to keep up with the mods. But it's a good problem to have. Just for right now, we're going to have to deal with, you know, hiccups with the mods every now and then. We were seeing a lot of low-level dinos. I think the difficulty was on, you know, the default or whatever, which only goes up to 120 dinos. And we weren't even seeing, I didn't see anything over about 80. So they went ahead and upped that. So now they went ahead and went a step further, and we can find level 300 dinos on here. So I just happened to find this level 300 outside my, or was this 300? No, this was 280, I think. And so I went ahead and got it real quick. We have the taming. The taming is super high speed. We've got the Tame XL stuff. I need to grab that and some allosaur kibble so I can go look around. I'm going to try to find... I'm just going to kind of go around and see what I can find. I believe the allosaur kibble is what we use for Griffins. I'll have to look that up and make sure. And I need to grab me one of these. Well, I'll grab a couple of these. No, I'll just grab one. Really, I'm going to go look for a level 300 Griffin, see if I can find it. Because I'll tell you what, this one that I have, this 150 that I found, he's up to 267 now. And this dude is badass. 13,000 health, 2,300 stamina, which is pretty good. 339 melee. These guys aren't super great at melee, I mean, it seems. Which, I mean, you pump a ton of melee into anything, I guess it'd be pretty good. But anyway, so we're going to go fly around, look for some even higher level Griffins than what we have. And we'll be back in a little bit when we find one. Alright guys, we got us a 290 coming at us. See if we can get it in the trap. Yeah, the key to doing these Griffins with a trap is to definitely keep them way up in the air. And you got to keep them on you, obviously. They aggro on other shit pretty easily. Kind of like anything else you're trying to tame, really. Alright, here we go, here we go. Oh shit, missed. Swinging around. Kicking up dust. Alright, so this is a 290, so we're gonna just knock it out like normal, and should be good. Alright guys, there it is, it's down. So we've got, like I said, we've got the kibble table, we've got the Tame XL stuff, so this is pretty much a one tame, or one kibble tame, or maybe not. There we go. So it was a couple. That is what's cool about C434. Pretty sweet. Let's see what its stats are. Because I tamed that Pteranodon that I'm on. It came out. It was a 280, and it came out at 419 is what it came out at. Let's get this bastard on the ground. The Griffins are almost as bad as Wyverns as far as flying too high, but they usually come down low enough where you can aim at their back feet and get on there. So they're not too bad. Now, what I was saying was, the stats on this Pteranodon, I've leveled up at stamina probably, 4 levels? Yeah, I put it all on stamina. It was 7-something. And then it had the 2343 health, which is good. Weight's 278. That's a lot better, or that's better than most of the ones you find. And melee damage is 534. So this is a high melee one. But really, if you think about it, for being a level 3 or 280, its stats weren't that crazy. It's not like I expected them to be. Expected the stats to be way higher. Now, look at this guy, though. 18,000 health. That's pretty damn good. Stamina, 1,000, almost 2,000, or 1,100, so that's pretty good. Melee, 529. And the thing is, this isn't like the Mythical Creatures mod where you get something and it's got like, I don't know, 60, 70, 80,000 health to start off with. These are all the normal animals can be up to 300. So basically, a level 300 Griffin is, in relation to the other animals on the map, it's pretty much like a 150. In other words, you're not getting something super overpowered compared to everything else on the map like you would with a Mythical Creatures mod or something like that. So that's why I keep my tames at 150 on my server, but this isn't like crazy, it's not ridiculous. So I'm gonna put some stamina. I'm gonna keep pumping health on that and some stamina, and because what I'm going to end up doing is going and getting some wyvern eggs eventually. And I'm not going to build a trap. I'm going to do it like me and my buddy Chris do on my server. I'm just going to hit the trench and steal some eggs and hopefully get some good ones. But first I want to level this guy up quite a bit. I want to get a lot more stamina than that and some more health, because you can't go in that trench without getting hit. And 190 wyverns are the normal high, so I don't know, being that everything else on the map is 150 and we've got those up to 300, I don't know. I'm curious if the wyverns are going to be higher than 300. I don't know. They'll probably be 300, I would think. Alright guys, so I'm going to get this Pteranodon back to base, put him up, and I'm going to go ahead and put up some of this gear. And I'm going to go see if I can see what the trench looks like, see what kind of levels the wyverns that are flying around have, and we'll go from there. Alright guys, I'm just going to be doing a little voiceover on this part of the video, because as usual I got in super focus mode and wasn't even saying anything. So I go down in the trench, and 2 different times I got the one you're fixing to see. This is the first egg, and I'm gonna show you real quick, or pay attention to the left side of the screen when I grab this egg. As soon as I pick it up, it spoils. I didn't realize that because, as soon as you grab them eggs, any wyverns in the area are going to be coming at your ass. So I wasn't looking at the screen. I was just turning around trying to get back on my Griffin and get the hell out of there. So I fly around. I'm gonna cut to this next part. Flew around, lost the wyverns, and then I went back into the trench, and just to go grab the other egg, because I accidentally grabbed that egg. I didn't even see what level it was. Come to find out, it was a low level, like 76. So then I made it back around, and I went ahead and grabbed the lightning egg that was 148, and it did the same thing, and I didn't even realize it. So I don't know if there's a setting. I'm going to have to get with Jade and 50s and see if there's a setting, a spoil setting, or whatever, if something changed there, or because I know I've had it where sometimes on my Xbox, I haven't had it yet on my PC server, but sometimes on my Xbox after an update, sometimes some of the settings get screwed up. So I don't know why it does that, but it's done it before. So maybe that's what it is, or maybe it's a game-wide bug since the update that, Wildcard's going to have to patch. I don't know. I'm going to do a little checking online to see if anybody else has had this happen, and I guess we'll go from there. But anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Later.